Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Afraid and welcome to a Black Ops 2 commentary. Now this is the worst map on this game by far. I mean, you had Turbine and that's really bad, but I just can't stand this map. But I managed to pull off not a bad gameplay, I don't think. But we're not going to be talking about Black Ops 2. I mean, everything that needs to be said about Black Ops 2 has been said. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Advanced Warfare. Now, Advanced Warfare is only 2 weeks away, people. And I have to admit, the excitement is starting to build quite a lot. I've started to work on my thumbnails, started to work on a few bits of GFX for my channel, just getting myself and this channel prepared for the release date. As I say, I just can't wait at the moment. I just want to play a new COD, I really do, and it's 2 weeks away, but yeah, enough of the excitement. I'm going to be talking about the confirmed list. There's loads of things that have come out so far. I mean, there's so much footage on YouTube at the moment of Advanced Warfare, but I'm just going to go through some of the things that I've noticed, and obviously I think you guys will probably know most of these things if you've been keeping up to date. But we're going to be talking about a few things that I'm really excited for Advanced Warfare, and these are all factual things. I'm not going to be talking about anything that's rumoured. So the Pick 13 system is back. Well, the Pick 10 system, but this one it's a Pick 13, and what makes this really different is the fact that you can add score streaks into the Pick 10 or Pick 13 system. So you can actually replace score streaks now with certain equipment, attachments and things like that. So I like the way that they've introduced that. And I think for the first time ever, they're introducing a 4th score streak or kill streak, if you want to call it, if you're not including maybe Modern Warfare 3 with the Moab, because obviously you can have 3 kill streaks in Modern Warfare 3 and obviously the Moab on top of that. But now you must be all aware now that obviously in Advanced Warfare you've got these exo abilities that you can obviously put on your character. Now you've got Exo Shield, you've got Exo Overclock, you've got Exo Stim, which looks ridiculous by the way. This looks like Juggernaut on crack, it really does. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube and people literally have put 2 sniper shots into people's front, like their chest area, and they've survived it. Now I'm going to be using this quite a lot because if they haven't done this down by the time of release, I just see this as a sort of a counter to sniper rifles. If sniper rifles are anything like Black Ops 2 or any of the other CODs, I just can't stand being sniped. It's just one of those things that is a pet hate of mine. I don't like being one-shotted by any guns, to be honest. I just feel like that when you put that into the game, you just can't defend yourself, and I don't like things that you just can't defend yourself against. So yeah, it does look ridiculous. And then you've got the Exo Cloak. Now that is obviously invisibility, something that I don't agree with. If you've been keeping up with my channel, again, it's another pet hate of mine. In Halo, in Crisis, in Titanfall to a certain degree, they've all been game breaking for me personally. I know that in this Advanced Warfare game that you can kind of see people just like Titanfall, but it's still quite difficult to see people, and this community, I know what it's like, and they're gonna really exploit it. And yeah, it's just something that I know that's gonna piss me off quite a lot, I think. Then you've got Exo Hover. Not really sure what that does. I don't think anyone's going to be using that. You've got Exo Ping, which shows enemy movement and weapon fire in the HUD. That's not a bad one, I don't think. I think I could probably use that. Then you've got the Exo Trophy system, which is, the trophy system from Modern Warfare 3, and Exo Mute, which is the new Dead Silence. There's been quite a few game modes that have been announced for Advanced Warfare. Now, I'll just reel them off. We've got TDM, obviously, and then we've got Domination, Search and Destroy, Search and Rescue they've actually added in as well. A game mode called Momentum, which I think is like War from World at War. You've got Uplink, which is like that sports game with the ball and you throw it and you've got the goal. Yeah, you know what the one I'm talking about. Hardpoint is back, a game mode that I did really like in Black Ops 2. I didn't play it as much as I probably should have because I don't know why. I think any of my friends who I was playing with really liked it, but I really liked it. And playing solo with that is a little bit as well. Then you've got Kill Confirmed. Obviously, that's been in the series now for I think every game since Modern Warfare 3. Capture the Flag is back. Thank God for that. I mean, I don't play it that much, but I know that a lot of people were pretty pissed when they took it out of Call of Duty Ghosts. And then I think today they've announced that Infected and Gun Game is back. Now, Gun Game was the saviour for me on Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, I uploaded nothing but Gun Game for the last couple of months, well, probably even the last year, to be honest. It was the only game mode that I could play, the smaller maps, and everyone seemed to be running about, and it was just a lot more fun than TDM or Domination. Now, there hasn't really been many kill streaks or score streaks have been announced. Not many, only the ones that I think were playable at EGX and other gaming events like that. And there's not really a lot. I mean, I can name them out. You've got obviously the UAV, you've got the Orbital Care Package, the Remote Turret, the Vulcan, the Warbird, the Paladin, which I think is like a gunship or some sort. But what the cool thing is about these, if you didn't already know, is that you can select one. So you can select the orbital, let's say the UAV, for 400 points. Now if you wanted to make it harder to get, you can actually up it to 500 points, and it will give you some kind of other ability, if that makes sense. So if you wanted a VSAT, I would imagine this is how it's going to work. If you wanted an orbital VSAT, you would equip the UAV, and I think you would have to add probably another 400 score onto that to get the VSAT. And if you do that, you'll get the VSAT with it, and you have to get the 800 points that you're required to do. And I really like that. I think they're doing that with almost every single kill streak, so they're making it, the harder you choose for it to get, the better that it's going to be. So I really like that idea, and it's something that's quite innovative, I think. There's something that's been implemented as well, which I don't think has really been talked about a lot, is like this virtual firing range, which is pretty cool, and that kind of ties in with the supply drops as well, which I'm pretty excited for. Now these supply drops are like random loot that you get after game or completing challenges, and it goes on like a rarity basis. So the harder challenges you do, the more rare loot you get, and you've got this virtual firing range, which I believe that you can access it throughout the minute that you're waiting between games as well. So I think it's as quick as that. So you can actually, like, if you got something in a supply drop that you wanted to try out quickly before you got into a game, you could go to this virtual firing range. So I don't think a lot of people really spoke about the firing range, but I think that's going to be a pretty cool feature. I really do. There is so much more that I could really talk about. There's like, I don't want to go through it anymore because I'll end up making this video about 20 minutes. But yeah, these are all the big things that I'm really looking forward to when it comes to Advanced Warfare. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. I think it's going to be slightly different. I think everyone's anticipating it. I think everyone collectively has said it's going to be better than Ghost. I mean, that's not really that difficult, I don't think. But maybe this could be the game that will kind of put a bit more life into the Call of Duty franchise, and I really hope it does. And as you could probably tell by my enthusiasm in this video, I just really am looking forward to it now. And yeah, I'm gonna stop saying that, I think. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a rating, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.